destroy another of your, maybe, illusions, which is, yes, we have to step out of these political manipulations and so on. We need poets and thinkers. No, they're the worst. I hope to shock you here a little bit. My formula is no ethnic cleansing without poetry. You know, most of us, we are relatively decent people. And take any of you, since you are probably normally human and me also, if I were to kill you, obliged to kill you, it would be very difficult for me. I see you in your eye, I see you are another human being. I cannot do it. And here, poetry and thinking or religion, some high ideology enters. As Steven Weinberg, the well-known quantum cosmologist, said, he said, without religion, good people would have been good people and bad people would have been bad people, but we need something like religion to make good people do bad things. I'm speaking here from my own experience, the horrible civil war in ex-Yugoslavia, where we can clearly see how the war was grounded decades ago in nationalist poets and so on. Just look at modern poetry, how many of them, from Yeats to Ezra Pound and so on, were fascists. So, again, since we are minimally decent people, we need poetry or national mythology to make us ready to do horrible things. Again, the horror of today's wars is that they express something that we no longer can call, as when I was young, apropos Vietnam War, the military-industrial complex, but I think we should call it the poetic military complex. The army doing the work outlined by poets and thinkers. And it's the case today in Russia. You cannot understand Putin without Russian nationalist artists doing propaganda for him, convincing Russians that they have a special mission, or without his court philosophers like Alexander Dugin, who claim there is a special Russian truth opposed to European truth, and that only war can decide. So we are in a very difficult situation. Both obvious solutions, that is to say, poetry thinking, but also its opposite, brutal pragmatism, they don't work. And I think this is why a true revolution is needed. Not the old communist revolution, but we have to change the basic paradigms of how we perceive reality. In 20th century, we tried to change the world too quickly, too much. Now we have to step back and interpret, understand our world in a different way. Thank you.